Hi guys, just going to do another leather video. It's going to take a little while, but I've got 3 knives to do. I got onto Mike Palmer, and he made me this because I do the butchery stuff. He did a knife with a white Corian handle, and I really liked it. So I've gone for the white Corian. This is a Enzo stainless steel, the 115mm one. But I've been using this all summer and it's just awesome. The grip on it's really nice. And I've got the ginger liners as well. Scandi grind, full tang obviously. But yeah, really nice grip on it. For yeah, all sorts of and I've just been messing around doing some feather sticks, so that's kind of the control I've got over it. And this is really dry wood as well, so it curls really nicely. So that's one. But then when I was on British Handmade Knives, I also saw a filleting knife. So I've got him to make the pair. So same liners. This one's got a double loop at the back for like a lanyard. This is more of a kind of flexible, like a boning knife. They describe it as a fish knife, but quite a lot like a, you know, because they do the game prep. You know, something for doing deer with. Something with a nice sharp tip and a full flat grind, rather than a Scandi. Good for food prep as well, slicing up food at camp. So I want to make a sheath for them too. And then also Kenny in Ireland has got hold of one of the Battle Horse knives, the Pathfinder Scout I think it is, which is, it's a lockable Kydex sheath, which is this one. Yeah, it's yeah, BHK. I think it's Battle Horse knives, and then like a micarta handle. But the still seems to have a bit of a Damascus grain to it. I'm not 100% sure what it is. But anyway, he wants a scout carry type sheath for it. I assume that a bit on there is for a ferro rod or something, but it's a Pathfinder school, so it probably is. But it is a lovely knife, a decent bit of weight to it as well, so it's abusable. And yeah, that's so yeah, it's quite a bit bigger as well. So what I was thinking, something along the lines of, if you look up Hedgehog Leatherworks, they do American company that does sheaths for the like Essie and sort of more popular knives. I was going to kind of go for something along those lines. So I'll sketch out and get some templates made. Right, so Kenny wanted this as a scout carry. So it's got it there, with 2 poppers there, 2 poppers there, elastic release on that, and then his ferro rod, I've made a bit of a gap there so it's not clashing with the straps, otherwise it's going to be really hard to tuck your strap through and get the poppers on, if that makes sense. And this will be, I can't remember the name of the little, make a hole in a slot that pop on. I can't think what they're called, but Chicago bolts or something. Chicago studs, I don't know. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, so 4 poppers, and then this is going to be, these straps will be bolted right the way through there, on the end, in between the stitching. So it's going to have 2 rows of stitching as well. So that's kind of like the basic design, just to get it to work. Spend a bit of time on that, and then you'll save yourself some leather. not sure what you missed. I've put a couple of rivets in the top and elastic running around, and then a God, what's the name of them? Chicago screw, something like that. Oh, I don't know. Sam Brown, that's it. Anyway, so when you open this, that'll see that it flicks back out the way, so it's out the way of the knife. That makes sense, yeah. So so that'll be on your belt like that. Undo that, and that pops back out the way. So you're not going to cut your retaining strap. Yeah, not my idea. I've just copied it off of other knives, other sheaths. And I've also got it finally come, the bits I was waiting for. These jobbies, which is a little screw. Focus. There you go. Yeah, a little screw there, and then a long sleeve. So that will bolt right the way through there, and that'll attach your straps for the belting. So I've just got to do the edges on these properly. I'll give them a little waz over just before I dyed them, but I'll give them a real good going over. Then I can glue it together, do the stitching. Done a little bit of stitching on the ferro rod as well, just to give it a bit more strength in case the glue separates. But yeah, that's where I am now anyway. I'm not sure what I missed because the camera cut out. Right, this is coal soap. I've had quite a lot of success using this, so I'll stick with it. A lot of people say about the gum, the tag length gum. Yes, it works really, really well, but it's also bloody expensive. But while searching for it online, I have seen that the tag length gum stuff is also used for cake making, but I don't know if it's the same thing or there's some sort of gum you need to add to it or what. I honestly don't know. But it's one of those things. Is it worth buying it to have a play with? I don't really, I have to buy it and try it on a few offcuts and see if I can get it to work. But then, whether it'd work out cheaper in the long run, I don't know. Right, so this I'm going to have to glue it, but before I glue it, I want to, if we look inside there, you can see the rivets and the top of the Sam Brown, I think it's the Sam Brown, I don't know. But I want to glue a bit of fabric or something on there because I don't want that scratching the knife, and I want to put some thread lock on this so it doesn't come undone. So, that's so just a little bit of fabric in there just to protect the knife. Right, so I'm going to glue the sheath up now. Putting the glue on both sides. And I'm also going to glue the ferro rod holder in. Right. So that one's to go into about there. So I've left this sticking out a bit further because we're going to have the straps running right the way round, and I didn't want the ferro rod to clash with it. Right. So we line this up, get a nice clamp on it. Now, I do realise that these leave little tiny marks in the leather, but I can always get them out again. Lost a clamp. Where's my little clamps? Put the last big clamp right on the end there, because that's going to be the bit that needs to be glued well. Right, so we'll just leave that. Right, there's the straps put on with the bolts right through. Now we're just going to attach a popper there, and a popper there. That should hold it on the belt. Yes? Big test.